Good evening. I'm Mr. Richardson with the Social Studies Department at Green Hope High School. This semester I'm teaching civics and economics as well as law and society. I put together a brief presentation that highlights some of the materials and some of the websites that your students are going to want to be familiar with in order to do their best in the class. First of all, Google Classroom. I'm sure that many of your students, if not all of them, have utilized Google Classroom before. Google Classroom will contain all relevant materials, articles, videos, and any other information related to the class. All students have received an invitation to join their respective Google Classrooms, and I'm pretty confident by now they've all accepted it and are all in. That's where you're going to want to watch for all major and minor assignments. It'll all be posted in Google Classroom along with corresponding instructions and due dates. Okay. And of course, PowerSchool is where your grades are going to be stored. So all the assignments that you get in Google Classroom and you submit there, you're going to want to check in PowerSchool because that's when grades come in. Grades will be updated on a regular basis, usually at least once a week, and maybe a little bit more than that as we get closer to the end of a quarter. Smart lunches, of course, will be carrying on every single Monday and Friday. During the lunch period will be smart lunch. Mondays we'll have smart lunch during lunch period A, which is the first part of lunch. And of course, Fridays we'll do it during lunch period B, the second part of lunch. Any student who attends at least 4 smart lunches during a quarter will have their lowest minor grade for that quarter dropped. And I'll emphasize here, we're talking about minor grades, not assessments, not major grades, but the minor daily work. Your lowest grade will be dropped if you attend a minimum of 4 smart lunches over the course of a quarter. And of course, the semester consists of 2 quarters. A little bit about our grading policy. This is in our department here. Late work for academic students, anything submitted late, when defined by late is about at the end of the unit, will have 10 points counted off. So you can still get partial credit, but not full credit. And of course, honor students get 10 points off if it's more than 1 day late. So you're going to want to stay on top of your assignments and be sure you're not falling too terribly far behind on that because you want to get full credit for the work you're doing. You also don't want assignments to pile up and have too many of them due at the end of the quarter. Okay, honors and academic students, both 60% of your grade will be major assessments, 40% will be the minor assessments. Scheduled to have 3 major assessments per quarter, and we do 3 units per quarter. And usually there's 2 to 3 minor assignments per unit as well. Of course, mastery, a student below a 70 can do a mastery or major assessments for points up to a 70. So this is a major assessment. If you, for whatever reason, score less than a 70, you'll have the option to come back and submit it again and reach that 70 threshold that's so important. Okay? Sorry, right the wrong way. Okay, and finally, if you want to contact me, best way to reach me is via email. I check my email every day. I'm at rbrichardson@wcpss.net. Okay, and students, this is very important. You should only be emailing me from your school account. Never email me from a personal account. Of course, parents can email me from their personal accounts, but students should only be using their school account. All right, that is it. I'm looking forward to a wonderful semester with everyone. Again, please be sure and email if you have any questions or need anything else. Other than that, I wish you the best of evenings, and I thank you for watching this video.